All right, we back. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. Let's tap into this soulmate energy. Shoot. The love frequency popped out, but I'm not. I was shuffling. Okay, so somebody is vibrating at their highest. Yo, when I tell you it's like it gotta be 100 degrees already, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, it gotta be 100. I think it's supposed to be 103 between today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be 103, and that's how you know it's gonna be hot. Because if it's hot upon sunrise, as soon as the sun rises, it's like burning you. Yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a hot day. All right, so let me be quick. This is a soulmate reading. Okay, this may not resonate with anybody. It may resonate with one person. It may resonate with a lot of people. It doesn't even matter because it's a soulmate reading. Okay, so I'm just going to tap into what Spirit wants me to tell y'all. All right. All right. So, timeline guardian. They shift or protect your life path, and it's not always loving. So someone's coming in as a timeline guardian. So this is their role. Okay, so somebody has a role in your life, right? And their role in your life is to be a timeline guardian. Timeline guardian. So they're coming to shift your life path, okay? Or they're coming to protect your life path. I don't like shift. Every time I see shift, I feel like they're coming in to detour you. But when I see protect, I see like they're coming in to guide you. So this could be either or to me. All right. And you're in like the chaser phase. So this could be somebody that, or this is them maybe. I don't know. But somebody's in the chaser phase, right? Put your shoe on the right foot. Somebody's in the chaser phase. They're the one that's seeking out. Like somebody is seeking out the relationship. They want to repair it. They want to connect it. They want to confirm, like, do you feel like how I feel? So somebody's the chaser in this connection because there's a soul contract, and the lesson there's a soul contract, and the lesson is not going to be passed until the contract is fulfilled. Okay, in this contract, it's going to get activated through some type of agreement. So it's like a verbal agreement. So all you have to do is say, "Yeah, I promise you, I'll do A, B, and C," and that's it. That's when the contract started, and this is inevitable. So you cannot. There's nothing you can do to go around this contract. Nothing at all. And it's not going to, like, even if you stop, you just stopped. The contract is still a contract. Okay, and it's timed. And it's timed. Something is timed. Okay, And this contract or this soul connection is going to feel so freaking intense. It's going to make you feel like, I got to do it. I have to do this. And this person came into your life to be an ego breaker. They came to destroy your old identity. It's going to be painful, but it's going to bring you towards your divinity. So I guess somebody got a contract. You have a contract with somebody. I feel like they're trying to put you on the right path. That's really what it is. Divine muse. Oh my God, like somebody is about a crush. All right, it's this could be like about a famous person. Like somebody could have a crush on a famous person. Somebody's like in love with someone that's famous. Okay, somebody got a soul contract with a divine muse. This is somebody that inspires you to be creative. They inspire you to grow. Okay, they inspire you to, or they motivate you to like awaken. But it's through admiration. Like this is somebody like that could be a fan of yours. Okay, I'm gonna say it's you. Like somebody's a fan of the other person, so somebody's like a divine muse. Like they just enjoy watching this other person because they're inspired by them, and it's not through romance. It's not like, oh my God, I got a crush on Chris Brown. It's more so like, oh my gosh, I like I admire Trump for, you know what I'm saying, handling his country. Let's say like that, right? And it inspires you to just handle your own business too, right? This is usually somebody who is unattainable. So somebody has a crush on someone who's like not like unattainable. They feel like I can't get to you. It's like having a crush on a celebrity. Like somebody has a crush on a celebrity. You could be the celebrity or you could have a crush on a celebrity. I feel like if I just want to be nice, I'm just gonna say you're the celebrity, okay? Just to avoid confusion, because you know confusion is of the devil. So if you're not the celebrity, then you know you are the fan, okay? You know who you are. I may not, but you know, right? So this person is unattainable. So somebody has a crush on you because you're unattainable, but you inspire them to grow, to awaken, to be more creative. You inspire them, you motivate this person. Okay, whatever it is that you do, your art, your voice, the message that you have to give, it improves when you're around. Like their life, this person's life improves when you're around. Yeah, your art, voice, message improves in their presence. So when you're around this person, they improve. Like your energy rubs off on them and they can speak better now. Your energy rubs off on them and they're smarter. Your energy rubs off on them and they can cook whatever they, because it like this person is inspired by whatever you do, more than likely because maybe they do the same thing. So they kind of like, this might not be all good, okay? Because this could be somebody that want to copy your whole destiny or something like that. I don't like that too much. Like, don't be living off my energy, okay? But you're unattainable, so it's not like this person is around you trying to drain you. They're just watching from afar, like, oh my gosh, that's amazing what you do. I want to do the same thing. Whenever I watch this or whenever I listen to so and so, they give me some good advice, and this is what this person feels about you. But see, yeah, there's a looping pattern. Like maybe they watch you every day, but then they don't go create anything. You know what I'm saying? They just watch you, watch you, watch you, but they didn't. Did you make anything? Did you get anything from that? Like, if this person is inspired by you, how come they're not creating anything? It's like they just vicariously watching you or vicariously living through you instead of living their own life that they're supposed to live. They're like, wow, you are a musician. I want to be a musician too. Wow, your music is so beautiful. And they're praising you, but it's supposed to be like to inspire them to get up and go make their own music, but they're not. So they're in a looping pattern. Somebody's in a looping pattern. You had this tie before and you may have it again. So maybe you're used to people crushing on you. There's always somebody that is crushing on you. Astral companion. So you and this timeline guardian, this person that came around to shift or protect your life path, this is your astral companion. Y'all be in a dream state together. Y'all be in the energetic realms together. You be having visions about this person. This person be having visions about you. Spiritual initiator. There's a lot of roles that this person is playing in your life. Like they're coming to break your ego. Whoever you thought you were, yeah, we're coming to break that down and show you the true you, right? They're coming to set you on your right path, and they're coming to awaken you some more through the dream state. This person is chasing you in order to awaken you through and they're probably chasing you in dreams. Like you can have a lot of dreams where you're running. It's because this person wants to awaken you. You left the door open, so you left the door open for this person to come back in. But I feel like it's something that you have to do anyway because it's a soul contract. So you got to leave the door open because the contract is not fulfilled. If you're wondering, why did I leave the door open? So you left the door open. Closure hasn't happened because you're still holding on and you're holding a space for it. So you haven't closed anything out because you're still leaving space for this person to even come back. So it's saying that spirit can't close it unless you close it first. So this could be like communication, but there's a soul contract. There's a soul contract. Now you have a psychic bond. Now y'all just keep fulfilled. Not, I'm not even gonna say fulfill, but now y'all just keep communicating in the ethers. Now you just telepathic. Now y'all just mind reading. Y'all linked in the mentals. That's it. Y'all not fulfilling nothing. But this person could be coming to like show you who you are, but they probably gonna show you in a dream realm. All right, so it was some type of guided separation, and now y'all just became kindred spirits. So yeah, it's like somebody is maybe crushing on someone, or maybe like this person came into their life. This could have been like a celebrity that quickly came into your life and then awakened you and then left, but it was for you to like get on the same path as some kindred spirits. It's like this famous person came into your life to awaken you, to show you that you're supposed to be famous too, or whoever this divine muse is, they had a soul contract to come and like awaken you. And they probably been doing this over and over and over again until you got it. But it looked like you finally got it with kindred spirit. Because kindred spirit is like, okay, a peaceful resonance is like, yeah, now I understand you. Now I get you. Now I'm doing the same thing as you. You know what I mean? It's like you don't understand how it is to be a celebrity until you're a celebrity. Yeah, so now y'all both are like walking together on the same frequency, opposed to you being a fan. You're not a fan no more. Unless this person is a fan of yours and y'all are a fan of each other. But I feel like this person wanted you to rise. So there had to have been like some type of separation as far as like, I'm not a fan anymore. I'm actually one of you. You know what I mean? Like, and y'all may be able to walk together now as kindred spirits. It's like, yeah, that's my fellow musician right there. You know, but you're gonna start out as a fan and end up as a star. You know, you're gonna start out. It's like Ice Spice and Cleotrapa, where Ice Spice started out as a fan of Cleotrapa, and then the tables had turned, and Cleotrapa was like a fan of Ice Spice, but then they both came into their, being celebrities. So they're neither nor a fan of each other. I think they're enemies now. But it's just like I'm on the same level as you. I do music as you, the same, I do music just like you, everything. So that it's like it started out as a fan, and now they're on the same level. You're gonna be on the same level as somebody else. All right. Maybe you felt like you did the wrong thing, but at one point, because it's like somebody left the door open for this person to come back, And that was the right thing to do. I don't know if you knew or not, but that was the right thing to do because it was a soul contract. Let me see something. This is my guidebook. I got a guidebook for these cards that I made. I'm gonna look at my guidebook. Yeah, there's some type of confirmation right here where it's like you must have knew this person was coming back around. You must have, like, I don't know if you knew or not, but you leaving the door open was like it was confirmation. But something is telling me like it's not over. Something is telling me it's not over. So you start vibrating on a frequency of love, and now there's some type of reawakened link. All right, so this person chased you enough to where like they reawakened something inside of you. There we go. Now the soul agreement, the contract is fulfilled. You're gonna fulfill this contract. I feel like this contract was for you like to be a star, to be famous. Like if you're crushing on someone, like you need to come to the realization that you are being crushed on as well. Okay, like you feel recognize you feel like you recognize someone where they're motivating you so that you can be recognized as well. That's the soul contract. Somebody came in to break the old you, to release the new you, to show you like you are a divine muse. You're someone to be fanned over. Okay, you're someone that is admired, you're looked at. That's what this person is trying to like bring to your attention, like a mirror, you know what I'm saying? But without mirroring you. There was no mirror magic, there was no mirror work, just straight guidance, like just inspiration, just straight goodness. This is good. And when you vibrated on the energy of love, that reawakened of this connection, that reawakened some type of link. And this person comes back unexpectedly because you left the door open. You knew that there was a soul contract, and you left the door open. Maybe you knew spiritually, because I don't know why spirit is saying like, nah, you didn't know, but your spirit may have known. That's why you left the spiritual door open, because you're like, this person's gonna leave. There was some type of guided separation. It's like this person must have been gone already. Because look, we got astral companion. Maybe this person comes in and out your life. Okay, they could pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out. But this last pop out, it was like it was guided. It was divine. They had to go. Maybe they became famous, they had to go. You became famous, you had to go. But at the end of the day, it's like y'all started vibrating on the same level regardless. If y'all had to separate in the physical, you still started vibrating on the same, on the same level. And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes a person has to go their way, and you have to go your way, because that's your journey to fame, or that's your journey to fortune, to wealth, right? Just like in the Bible, when the brothers, I think it was Lot and his brother, and they had too much stuff. They like, listen, we can't share this big old land, because you got thousands of men and family and kids and cattle. You cannot, and I got thousands. We cannot share this land. So that's when Lot was like, okay, you go that way, and he told his brother, I'll go this way, and you go live your life abundantly. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. It's like sometimes stars can be in the same vicinity. It's like this person came around to light to light your candle, but you don't need two candles in the same vicinity. So y'all, you go that way and they go that way. But you end up being like kindred spirits with this star. You end up being kindred spirits with them, like being on the same level as them, having the same mission, maybe even walking together in the ethers. But you broke out of this looping pattern. Okay, you could have felt like, nah, I could never, nah, I could never. That's why this person kept coming back. Like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So you finally picked it up. Like, you know what? I think I can. And you did it. So now when you started flowing, you stop going against the fact that you are worthy, right? You stop going against that fact. You start vibrating on a frequency of love, and that is also what brings this person back. A tie that returns unexpectedly. But was it really unexpectedly? Because you did leave the door open. Okay, so something inside of you, spirit, knew that this person was going to come because you left the door open. It was not even locked. It was not even closed. You just knew this person was going to come back. You probably were used to it because it was a looping pattern. Like, this person would come back, try to spark you up. No spark. Come back, try to spark you up. No spark. Come back, try to spark you up. And finally, you're like, you know what? Maybe this celebrity, this star, this famous person, this wealthy person, this muse keeps coming with their beautiful energy just to show me that I have beautiful energy too, without mirroring you, without doing anything karmic. Okay? The only thing karmic is the fact that this person has to keep coming back. That's the only karmic part. So it's like a celebrity keep coming to tell you, like, hey, you're a great actor like me. You should keep acting. And you're like, oh, that's nice. Oh my God. This actor told me I was a great actor, but then you don't pick it up. So that's the only karmic part, was that this person got to keep coming back. I got to keep coming back to light your flame. Come on now, let's go. You want to be in the movie with me? And then that's when it's like, oh my gosh, yeah. Anyway, so that's what fulfilled the agreement at the end of the day. That's so, because you have to leave that door open. You knew that it wasn't the end until it was the end. You know what I mean? So yeah, the tie served its purpose. Now it's going to shift and you can move on. Okay. Uh-oh. You might feel some type of obsessive pull, but the contract was fulfilled. All right? It's probably due to you still got this bond with them. You're still telepathic with this person. So it might feel like a little obsessive. I wonder why. Oh, you might become codependent because there's going to be a separation, and you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, but I didn't get all the master. I don't know all the answers, and this muse, this divine muse, is like, I am no longer your master. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Bruce Leroy, get up. You got the glow. Who is the master? Yeah, and that's when he realized. That's when you realize, like, I am. Yeah, you're the master. You don't need the teacher no more. You don't need the divine muse. You are the divine muse now. And do your thing. Be attractive the way you want to be attractive. Okay, you're the muse. You are the show. You are what people enjoy to see. So just do you. Any way that you can. You don't have to be codependent, like, oh my God, let me go back to my muse. How do I do this? How do I be appealing? How do I be charming again? Like, nah, it's over. That contract is closed. They're not even coming back. They're not coming back. You done did it. They done did it already. I'm sorry. You probably see my arm. It's hot, y'all. When I tell you it's summer, it's more than summer. It's extra summer. Okay? It's summer plus. All right? Like Hulu Plus or whatever, Disney Plus is Summer Plus right now. All right? We signed up for the Summer Plus package. Okay? So you're going to feel, yeah, oh my God, look, twin flame. But it's going to take you right to your twin flame. It's going to take you right to a twin flame connection. Or this is your twin flame. I don't think so. Oh, maybe that's what it is. You probably got a twin flame with somebody that is a celebrity, honey. That's why you getting the pull back. It's like, okay, you fulfilled some type of agreement. You did. You fulfilled some type of contract. But it said, this is what made me nosy, y'all. It says, soul agreement fulfilled. The tie served its purpose. Now it shifts. So I was like, dang, what is it shifting to? Because I was nosy. I'm like, what's it going to shift to? I could have stopped right there. But I said, nah, what is going to shift? What's it going to shift to? Because I don't like surprises. Okay? I don't like surprises. So it's going to shift to where you're going to be obsessive. Your spirit is not going to be able to let go of this person. And even when peace is begging you, even when your mind is like, please, just let him go, please. You're going to be like, Your heart going to be like, no, can't do it. No, can't do though. This person broke my whole ego. Okay? Revealed the true me. Made me see life from a different, made me see who they are. Okay? Made me see who I am. Nah, son, I'm in love. Can't tell me nothing. I'm in love. You bugging. I'm not letting this person go. This is you. So now there's an obsessive pull, but it's not your fault, because an obsessive pull is like beyond your mental. Like your whole mind is very logical. Your whole mind is like, nah, we completed this contract, it's over. But this obsessive pull, it can be good or bad. It can be good or bad. But this obsessive pull is like, yeah, the mirror work, because there was no mirror work, because it wasn't no need. But now it's like you feel like you need them, or you feel like they're mirroring you. And you're absolutely right though. Like, they came into your life at first as like a crush or a divine muse, and then they left. And that whole disappearance, that was guided separation. Okay, they were supposed to leave for a reason, because you were supposed to feel that codependent pull. Why you were supposed to feel this codependent pull? Why, after you fulfilling the soul agreement, you still are obsessive? Yeah, a codependent pull. You have an obsessive pull, and you're codependent. Or this is them. I doubt if this is them though. It could be, because they kept coming back. But anyway, it goes, yeah. And it like, this obsessive pull overrides your logic. It doesn't matter what your logic is saying when your heart has a mind of its own. So it's the connection after, like, the soul contract is fulfilled. Now it shifts, and the connection, it starts to feel intense. Like, dang, didn't we just do what we were supposed to do? I thought we did what we were supposed to do. Nope. I mean, yeah, you did, but there's more. There's more. So now the connection feels destabilizing. Now you're off a track. Now your heart is all over the place. You don't know what's going on. You fulfilled the contract with this person, but it wasn't the end of the contract. I mean, it wasn't the end of that contract, but it shifts, and now there's more. So you're becoming codependent. You're like, oh no, I need this person. I gotta see. Still need to learn. I can't be this master, but you are the master. Guess what, child? This person was is your twin flame, honey. This your twin flame too. So not only was this a soul contract that you had, okay, that you fulfilled, kudos. This is also a crush, a divine muse, a crush that you had, okay, that you were supposed to learn from, and like just pick up, I guess, whatever it is. You're supposed to be motivated, okay? This person was sent, they had a soul contract, they came to motivate you, they came to break your ego, they came to shift your path. Yeah, this is a lot going on, honey. It's a lot. They came to be your astral companion during dreams, so you're not alone in the spiritual realm. They came to awaken you, to be a spiritual initiator in your life, to awaken you. This person came to awaken your heart. And y'all kindred spirits. So not only, like, whatever this person is famous for or popular for, you are also famous and popular for the same things. Okay? And then, the agreement is fulfilled because you left the door open. This person came back. They came back unexpectedly. They succeeded with reawakening whatever link that you had. And that's when that contract gets fulfilled. So somebody like had to make sure that you leveled up. Like, let's clean you up, baby. Come here, let's clean you up. Okay? But they didn't tell you what for. They didn't tell you what they was cleaning you up for. They just said, "Oh no, we cleaning you up for this show. We want you to be on this in this play. We're just cleaning you up, getting you right. Go ahead, let's practice our lines. Oh my God, you're a beautiful actress. You're a beautiful actor. You know, this muse come through. They're like, it's like Chris Brown coming through, and you're like, oh my God, Chris Brown. And Chris Brown is like, no, I want you to dance and sing. And you're like, okay. And then you start singing and dancing and pop locking and stuff like that. And then you learn Chris Brown moves and stuff like that. He teach you to backflip and how to dance. And that's all you think that you're doing. That's all that you think that Chris Brown came to do because he's Chris Brown. And you're like, I'm a big fan of yours. And Chris Brown is like, you can do the same thing I do. You know that whole Jesus thing? Remember when Jesus was like, you can do the same thing I can do, right? So that's what they're trying to tell you. They're trying to say, you can do the same thing I can do. And then you start doing it. And you're like, oh my God, I did it. I'm a great actor. I can do these backflips. Oh my God, thank you, Chris. And then Chris leaves and was like, yeah. But Chris had to come back a few times because you couldn't believe it. You was like, oh my God, not Chris Brown teaching me how to dance. I could never. So Chris leaves. Then Chris comes back. Yo, you ready to dance? I know you a good dancer. I saw you doing the dances on TikTok. I seen you. Come on, you ready? You like, no, not me, Chris Brown. I could never, Christopher. No. No, Maurice. I could never. So then you're like, Chris is like, all right, I'll leave, come back, leave, come back. So finally you're like, all right, fine, I'll do some backflips, Chris. And you do some backflips, and next you know, you're kindred spirits. You know what I mean? You got your own little platform, your own stage. You're doing the damn thing. Chris looking at you like, there you go, like Chris and Carucci. Okay, but it was kind of the opposite with Chris and Carucci because it was love that they went forward to, and it was really a career that Carucci got out of it. Yours is opposite. You think you're going for a career. You think you're hooking up with Chris Brown for a career, and then comes to find out Chris Brown is your daggone twin flame. It's the complete opposite. Okay, it's like when you hook up with somebody to be in love with them, and the next thing you know, you famous. You know, that's what happened with, Chris and Carucci. They was in love. Oh my God, love me some Chris. Oh my God, put her in her song and everything. And that was it. Carucci blew up, got a whole own TV show, went from her net worth being 300,000 to probably way more than that. Okay, maybe like a million. You know what I mean? Her net worth went to being from like 300,000 to a million. Chris made that tale famous. This is the same thing that like this person is coming to do, except it's the opposite. So this is somebody that just like they're coming around. You think that you're trying to be the best public figure out there. You're being famous. You're being groomed. You think that Chris Brown is coming to groom you to be famous, and that's part of it. He had to elevate you somehow. He had to break that ego that you had. He had to break the illusion that was surrounding you, this person. And then after they broke their illusion and they got your money right, and they got you right on the right path spiritually, now it's like, guess what? Yeah. You feel that obsessive pull? Yeah. You feel that codependency? You feel like you need me beyond this business world? Yeah. Because I'm your twin flame. Boom. 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 That threw me for a loop right there. I'm glad I was nosy. I'm glad I said, let me keep on looking. Because it said a shift. It says a shift, so I need to see a shift. I want to see the turnaround, okay? I want to see what happened. And you're going to get this obsessive pull that's beyond your logic, okay? And you're going to feel codependent because you're going to feel like, I can't do this without Chris. Is he in the audience? Oh my God, I can't do these backflips. And you're going to start to feel like that. You're going to start to feel like, I need more practice. I need more practice. You don't. This is your twin flame. That's why you feel like that. That's why you feel the connection. It's not because you have to learn anything. It's because you guys are on the same frequency. What frequency is that? The frequency of love. Y'all are on a love frequency. And it's just split. Yeah, this person came to crack you open. Crack your heart open. Okay, so this could have been the whole journey altogether, because it's saying that this twin flame connection is saying that union is not guaranteed, but the whole transformation of the encounter is like, whether you be with this person or not, one thing for certain and two things for sure, you're going to transform. Like, you're going to change regardless. And that's exactly what this person did. They came and they changed you. They showed you that you are the divine muse. You are the to be admired. And that changed your whole outlook. That changed the whole illusion around your life. That changed who you are from the inside out. So this probably was a twin flame as well. And it was meant for you to have some type of self-union, right? For you to love yourself, have, know yourself. There was another part of yourself that you didn't even know because of this illusion. It's like when you obtain, or when you have to have a certain like character or something, and like maybe you got like a tough demeanor. You don't have to have that. This person's like, you don't have to have that tough demeanor no more. That's not even you. So it's like you could have adopted some defense mechanisms that's not even you no more. Like, you don't, sometimes you need them when you need to be tough. Like, if you was ever in jail, and they say that, oh, that jail mentality. If you was ever in jail and they programmed you, and then you come out and you still in jail, like, you ever seen Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, and homeboy that got out of jail, and he had the teardrop on his eye, and he was like, lock me up, throw away the key. I ain't afraid of letting no man do me in the butt. Like, what? Everybody's like, what? It's like, leave that in jail. Okay, that's a jail mentality right there. You need to leave that. So this person like had to come and break some type of illusion that you were in, that you had about yourself, because it may be something that you had to go through in your past, and you had to be tough, or you had to be strong, or you had to be soft, or you had to be weak. Whatever illusion that was your personality, this person came to break it and say like, no, you're not a fan. Okay, you're not a fan, you're a star. You're probably so used to being in the audience that you don't know how it is to be on stage. So this person's like, no, this is not you. You're not an audience type person. You're a stage type person. Let's put you on a stage. And you're like, oh my God, this does feel like me. And then, but it was a looping pattern. So this person had to keep chasing you. They had to keep coming back. They had to keep inspiring you. They had to keep telling you, listen, you're a star. Okene Kasigu. No, man, if I sing this wrong, my daughter's going to look at me like, I taught you the words. I don't remember. I am 42, baby. I have made it to the level. Let me tell you something. It's a privilege to get the words wrong. When I was in my 30s or my 20s, yeah, I might want to get the words right on certain of these new songs. But I don't got to. That's not my generation music. I can say it wrong if I want to. You know how many times my mother would be like, I love it when you look in my pocketbook. And I'd be like, Ma, it's not I love it when you look in my pocketbook. It's I love it when you call me Big Papa. And my mother never cared. She just, it's just, I love it when you look in my pocketbook. So if I'm at the age where I can do that now. I can do that. So I could be like, Okene Kasigu, Oneda was star, Okene Kasigu, Watasi was star, 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 Kida, Watashi wa star. I can say it all. I can say it any way I want to. And I know my daughter's like cringing right now. She's cringing that I'm saying these words wrong. I know she is. I know she's cringing. So anyway, so I guess this was a twin flame, but let me see something else. All right, yeah. That's it. It was a twin flame there. So that's why you still felt the bond, because this person had like there's either more to this connection, that you guys are twin flame, like you actually came across your twin flame, or this whole situation was a twin flame connection from the beginning to the end. Yeah. Somebody had to come in and show you that you're not a fan, you're a star. And they had to come in and show you time and time again. And it got to the point where you would leave the door open. Like, you would leave the door open like, I know they're coming back. Until you learned it. Until you learned what you needed to learn. Way down here. You fulfilled that agreement. This person wasn't going to stop until they were able to fulfill that agreement. Okay? Somebody's going to do it. Somebody is going to Get the message and run with it, okay? Because if there's a runner and chaser, so this was a twin flame where somebody was the chaser. Okay, you know how it is with the runner and the chaser. It's like, I don't love you, I don't love you. That's what the runner is saying. I don't love you, leave me alone, I hate you. And then the chaser's like, but we belong together, what you mean? But I love you, you grew up, you so beautiful, I love the way your personality, you just love God, and da da da. And then you're like, no, but no, I can't do this with you. And it's always a runner and chaser in a twin flame. Okay, and then the next thing you know, they're running and you're chasing, and it's like, oh my gosh. And that's where it gets to. That obsessive pull was like the tables were turning and you were going to back into being a chaser. And that's probably because the person was your twin. They were your twin. But you had to do something first. You have to fulfill a contract first. Like, you needed to know your worth. You needed to know who you were. Goodness gracious. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Mine's is broken. Mine's is broken, so I can't like I want to. I can. I kind of can. I kind of can. Hold on, let me see. Kinda. It's broken though. I have to fix it at the bottom. Because I needed a fan, honey. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Alright, this... I don't feel like figuring out nobody else's relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Alright, let's do some of these. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Oh, goodness. How long we been here so far? Hour and a half? Oh, 43 minutes. Okay. Not even an hour. All right, not bad. Woo. Okay. Don't be jumping out on me now. Let's see. I'm supposed to go to the beach today, but I'm not gonna lie. To get there is 4 buses, and it takes an hour and a half. Anyway, you're woke. You woke. You're very book smart. Whoever you are, you're woke and you're book smart. And wow, divine will is being done. Y'all probably can't even see this. It's probably backwards. It probably say Enivid Lu. That's what it says. My bad. I got the camera in a new place. Everything is new. All right. So what's happening here? So you're gonna feel like some huge shift because you're ascending. This is like a spiritual ascension you're going through. Why? Oh, because I don't know. You have some type of purpose, divine will. Something is meant to be. Something is fated to you. Oh, I'm nosy. What's meant to be was fated to you. Hold on. You're supposed to be posting something. I don't know. You got something in private. Somebody got something in private. You're supposed to post it. All right. Publish it. If you got something in your what they call that thing? In your drafts. You might have something in your draft. Somebody's dropping something. Somebody's gonna drop something secret. Like they're gonna post something secretive, like, or they're gonna post about their house, like, look at my house. Somebody's gonna post something, or they're gonna go live. Okay? Go live. They're gonna go live, but in private. Like somebody's gonna go live for only like their members or subscribers, or somewhere where nobody can see them. Maybe like on Instagram page, somebody's going live to just their friends. Maybe on Snapchat, something like that. Might be for some money, or somebody's like, you're sculpting something, you're molding something. Okay, so you're woke to your divine mission. Like you know exactly what you got to do. You're very knowledgeable. You're very book smart, and you know what God's plan is for you, right? And that's the reason why you're ascending spiritually, because you're walking your path every day, one day at a time. You're walking your path, and you know it's a long ass journey, but you're like, Lord, if this is a long ass journey, I'm with it. And because you're with it, you ascend spiritually because you're with it. You're like, you're not going against it. You're not trying to fight it. You're like, damn, Lord, you're dragging me, but hey, drag us away, Jesus, or not Jesus, but the Lord, Jehovah, right? Drag us away. Okay? Could y'all ever wonder how Jesus be like, yeah, follow my path, but then his path was crucifixion? Y'all ever wondered that? You ever wondered where Jesus be like, I'm the way to God, but God been speaking to y'all without Jesus? You ever wonder why Jesus, like, why would Jesus say, follow me, and he literally got beat? He literally got beat and hung. And that's the path. Like, somewhere in between, I think, for the chosen ones, or people who, like, really, really know God, hear God, and love God, I think God will intervene. God would be like, anyway, so whatever you're posting about is going, it may be spiritual, or it may be like spiritually advanced, like how the conversation I'm about to have right now is spiritually advanced, so I'm not even going to take it there because that's not what we're talking about. You're actually molding something in the physical though. Okay, this spiritual advancement. Oh, somebody must got like a vision board. Like if you on Instagram, because Instagram looks like a vision board. Somebody uses Instagram as a vision board, or they use social media as a vision board. You can even use your YouTube or something like that. Maybe it's things that you want. Somebody could also be doing black magic using like technology, or the whole gang stalking thing. um using like a vision board in order to interfere with you or something like that, whatever. But anyway, so you're going to be posting something up online about your ascension, because you're ascended. You're going to be posting something up online, because you have an opportunity for spiritual advancement and you passed it. Try not to post. Okay. Now I'm getting to beware. Like, don't get no downloads and then like it's supposed to be a secret and then you telling everybody your secrets. You don't want to do that, because you're supposed to be sculpting something. Like you're supposed to be forming something. You're supposed to be manifesting something. So you don't want to like give all your knowledge or give all your downloads away. I feel like you're supposed to be acting on it. Right? God told you to do something. Don't be like, hey guys, God told me to go build a library. No, just go do that. Go do that. Okay? You don't have to publicize. You don't have to be like the fake preachers and pastors out there. You don't have to even be like them fake people that be like, look, I'm giving back to the needy. Look, I'm cooking food for the homeless shelter. Look, I'm doing this. All right, just go do it. Like, you want public recognition, and God don't even like that. God like when it really come from your heart. You don't got to show everybody what you're doing. You really don't. And if I was in a women's shelter, I wouldn't want cameras all up in there. And if you bring in food to a women's shelter, they already got food in the shelter. Men's shelter, women's shelter, bring something that they need, like clothes. Bring some job applications. All right? Like, nobody cares that you're using your food stamps that you have abundance in to make food for people in a facility that already got food. That's not giving back. Giving back is making sacrifices. Giving back is taking part of your paycheck and going to buy some interview outfits for those women so they could go out and get a job. We don't care about you, the fact that you use your extra food stamps because you got 10 kids, so you get $10 million in food stamps. We don't care about that. I could do that. And if I did it, I wouldn't tell the world that I did it because that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when people are at their lowest and you want to make them a public image. That's embarrassing. And I don't give no kudos to anybody. I don't care who said it. You know how many times I gave back to people? I give back to people on a daily basis. That's a lifestyle. And I don't record it every time I do it. Because that's embarrassing. I even feel embarrassed. When I walk up to the person, I crumble. Take that, hold that. Don't let nobody see me giving you not. Like, that's exactly how God taught me. God taught me when I do something from my heart, everybody ain't got to see it. You ain't got to post and share everything that you do from the bottom of your heart. And that means it's not from your heart. That's going to be a blockage right there to your spiritual growth because you got to publicize everything that you do. That's not how God has said it. When you give in privacy. Give that person privacy. Why you got to have a camera in a homeless man's face? They already a hermit. They already out of society. You know what I'm saying? Any way they have to break out, even if they have to be homeless on the street, they already out of society. So why publicize them? We already see them when we walk down the street, but now you gotta let everybody know that you're giving them a quarter. You giving them something that's not even gonna take them far. The last person that did that for a man, that man ended up being a murderer. It was like a young girl who just found a bum on the street and wanted to record him and talk about, I'm getting a hotel for him, I'm doing this for him. That man ended up being a whole criminal at the end of the day. Now she feels stupid. Now everybody want their donations back. Because she done asked the whole world for GoFundMe, done raised this man about $60,000, $75,000, and he ended up being a cold-blooded criminal. Stop it. Stop making yourself look stupid. Stop publicizing these people on the street. If you want to help, go help. And you'll know when they're helped. You know why? Because this is how I knew when I help people. I would see this lady all the time. All the time I would see the same lady. She would tell me her life story. Oh, I'm getting a job interview. Oh, I'm pregnant. I'm this. I would buy her food, get her whatever she needed, and then keep it moving. Have a good conversation with her and keep it moving. She needed money for interview clothes. Boom. Here go a couple of dollars, get your interview clothes. To the point where I never seen that lady on that corner no more. And I used to see her for months. For months. Every time I walked past, I would see the same lady. And that's how I know she did good for herself. Because we kept conversation, we kept talking. Every time I seen her, we kept talking. I kept lifting her up, you know what I mean? She kept lifting me up because just because they on a corner or on the street don't mean that these people are dumb. They just in a bad situation, okay? It's sometimes you just don't have the answers. Sometimes you just don't know the right thing. That's the thing about life. You're supposed to learn the right thing to do. And to the point where I walked past one day after months later, and I haven't seen her ever since then. And that's what made me happy inside, because I'm like, yes, she got that job, she got her place, she having that baby. You know what I mean? So you don't need to publicize that. Let that be in your heart. When you do for someone, let it be in your heart, because I promise you, I don't care. I promise you I'm going to judge you. I swear on everything I love, if I see anybody on social media talking about they gave to the homeless, I will dislike you, disown you, because I feel like everything that you're doing needs to be publicized, and that don't need to be publicized. You want to publicize how you give back, then put up a charity. Put up St. Luke's, or whatever. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. Just post that up underneath your in your bio. If you really want to show people like you giving back. Other than that, stop embarrassing these people in the streets. I don't know how y'all do that for views. I be disgusted. It makes me want to vomit. When I tell you I give back every single day. Every day. There's not one day out of my life where I'm not a philanthropist, where I'm not a humanitarian. If I got $5 in my pocket, best and believe you got $1 of it. If I got $2 in my pocket, you're going to get 50 cents. My humanitarianism is not based on what I have. It's based on my heart space. Because God is always going to provide you. It's just that, do you have an open heart to give? So somebody out here, oh goodness. All right. So you're supposed to be building something. Maybe that's what God wants you to do. Divine frequency. So Okay, yeah, somebody's operating out of money. That's what I told you. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your own blessings because when you get some type of spiritual advancement, or you're blocking your own spiritual advancement because like you want to post what you're doing, you want to post your money, you want to post what you're doing, what you have, what you're manifesting. You want to share it. You want to release it. And I don't think that's the thing that you should do because that's the frequency that you're vibrating on. That's the energy that you operate out of. You operate out of this energy. It's like you're woke, you do God's will, but what messes you up is like when you upgrade spiritually, it's like maybe you want to show people your spiritual upgrade or something like that. Let's see. Brothers and sisters. Okay, so you got some siblings around you. They're probably smart. They're woke as well. Okay, you could be showing something to your siblings. Okay, so maybe you learned something, and you ascended, and you wanted to show a sibling or something like that. Um, maybe the sibling didn't believe you. They believe you now because something's going on. Like you, I feel like you got a sibling, a brother or sister that's jealous of you. Like they want your aura, they want your divine will, they want your gift. That could be another reason why not to like publicize everything that you do. Okay, like you don't want people to always see you giving out money or having money or counting money. Next thing you know, you got the hands like this, cousin. Okay, because I sure did see a barbecue yesterday in my neighborhood, and I was about to walk over there like cousin. But I think they was cooking meat, and I don't eat meat. So communication. Yeah, it's like you trying to show people that your bounce back game. Like you're trying to show people that you bounce back, even though you may not have bounced back. But you want to show people that you slaying it. Like, can't nothing hold me down? Can't nobody keep me down? Ain't nobody jealousy. None of my brothers and sisters. Maybe they said something. I feel like somebody said something. One of your brothers and sisters may have communicated something. Whatever it is like, I don't know, you're woke. Okay, they could have awakened you through communication, or you could have been trying to like forcefully awaken your brother or your sister, and maybe you tried to show them, prove to them. Just forget it. Don't try to show and prove. No spiritual nothing, because it's not for you to see. It's not for them to see. Sorry. It'll be for them to see when it's their time to see. They can't see God's divine will. Like God sent a vision in your mind's eye, and you think that just because you say it, everybody's supposed to see it. Like, oh my God, you know, it's like it's like Joseph in his dream coat that his father had made for him. It's like Joseph when he had a dream, and nobody could see his vision but him, because, well, first of all, his vision was kind of insulting, so that's why nobody wanted to see it, right? So your vision might be insulting. You might have a vision about your brother and sister, and you may say something like, I'm gonna be exalted over you. Like, you could be telling your brother and sister, like, I had a dream, we come from the same family, but I'm gonna be praised and exalted over you. You know, you could have been like the youngest telling your oldest, like, I'm going to do, just how Joseph said, like, I'm the youngest, but I'm going to be, well, he wasn't the youngest. Ben was the youngest, but he was the second from the youngest. He could have been like, well, I'm the youngest, and I'm going to have authority over all of y'all that's older than me. That's what he said. Then my father and my mother, he said, I'm going to have authority over all of y'all. And he did. He did, though. But it's like, nobody want to hear that. Not your brother, not your sister, not no strangers. People just don't be wanting to hear that. Right? And then you could be trying to prove your point as well to somebody, like your bounce back game is crazy, or you never had the bounce back, or you just slaying the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about you rising from the ashes. Okay? But it was just a spiritual awakening. I don't think it even was a spiritual attack that had you stressed and pressed. It was just a spiritual awakening. Or if it was an attack, it was an attack that was meant to awaken you. So it doesn't even matter. If somebody evil eyed you, that's good. That shift was a positive shift on your part. Okay, it was an opportunity for spiritual advancement, and I feel like you took it. All right, but it's something about you sharing or releasing your next mission. Like, don't share or release the next thing that you're about to do. You just accomplished something. Take a break, take some rest. Do not share your next mission until it's completed. Like, don't share nothing until it's completed, until you're finished doing it. So don't like get too above yourself and be like, oh well, I'm smashing this out. Yeah, yeah, because look who you talking to. A open enemy right there while you're manifesting. This open enemy is right there. This hater is right there. This troll is right there watching you. This troll is like in the crowd, in the audience. You know what I mean? This troll is like in your friend group. But like they're in your group, but it's like, what are you even doing here? Because I know you're an enemy. You know you're my enemy. So why are you in my group right now? Like, who told you to come over here? Who told you to come over here? Karmic closure. This person came to get closure or something like that. Like one of your enemies or your ops needed closure from you. Okay, it could have been your sibling. Like you could have told your sibling, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be um, better than you. I'm going to be more this than you. Like, you have brothers and sisters that literally want your energy. They want your aura. They want to be in your atmosphere. They want to vibrate on a frequency, but you vibrate on a divine frequency. You just need to stop telling the public what you're building, what you're making. Okay? Or is this a warning? Let me see if this is a warning. Where my cards went? Excuse me. The Strength card. Look at your enemies is right in your energy. But you're mentally stable. It's like, yeah, I know my enemies is around. I know I gotta hold back. I know I gotta watch what I say. I know I gotta watch my temper. I know I'm being put in spiritual warfare. I know they want my life. Like, you know all this stuff. You know. Okay, but you're being freed, or they don't even look like you're being freed, honey. It look like you're attacking your enemies. You're like, yeah, but I'm going full force and attack. I know who my enemies are, and I'm going full force and I'm attacking them because God said to do this. God said to go full force. The Most High said to go full force and attack my enemies. So it's in divine will for me to attack my enemies. Period. With the mouth, though. Okay. You also need to be aware of like incoming communication from your enemies. But don't worry, it was meant to happen that way. Like your enemies was meant to say something wild and crazy, so that way you could elevate. Yeah, so that way you can elevate. Okay, you could have been waiting for this upgrade. Like you were already prepared and ready. You were already prepared. Like you must have sent out a kite, okay, and it's coming back. It must have hit your target. See, that's why I said don't publicize it. Don't publicize it because look, now the Three of Swords is all over your posts, all over your, like somebody's crying. Okay, maybe you, okay, maybe you publish something and it's making somebody cry. All right, maybe your enemy is hurt because you're showing off like the fact that you can't be, you can't be like oppressed. Can't be oppressed. So now they're hurt. I guess because you're posting your life or something like that. You're posting something, you're talking about something, you're posting something, and you can't be oppressed. And you published it, or you was out in the rain or something like that. Maybe you took a picture out in the rain and you published it. One of your posts or publishings, whatever you dropped, shared or released, got somebody crying, and you don't really care because you're like, well, I'm manifesting for the Most High. Like, what what they want you to do? Everybody's not going to be happy with God. Why wouldn't you be happy with what God said for you to build? Like, why wouldn't somebody be happy about that? Like, God said for me to build this library. Somebody's crying. You taking pictures of the library. You're like, yes, I just built this library. God told me to do it. Somebody's gonna cry. Oh my God. Maybe they wanted to build the library first or something. I don't know. But you don't care because you're just doing God's will. You're following God's plan, so you don't care who's hurt. Like, oh man, boo hoo, boo hoo hoo. Yeah, because you vibe on a divine frequency of love. You are a healed person out here ready to heal other people. That's how you operate. You operate out of healing. So crying is part of healing. That's it. So if I showed you something and you cried, that was a warning. Or you're being warned about something that you're posting. It's like, I know you don't care because it's like, I got it, it's mine, and I'm manifesting. And you're operating out of like a high frequency. It's like, you're not doing something out of a low frequency. 10 of Cups. I see you reconciling with your brothers and your sisters. This could be your family in general. But I'm really seeing like your siblings. Okay, so you're going to be reconnecting with some of your siblings. You got a sibling that just wants to be up in your energy. Like, they just need to be around you. Like, oh, that's my brother, that's my sister. Yes, I just want to be around my sister. They feel comfortable around you. You have a sibling that feels comfortable around you. Oh, man, they may come and steal. Okay, so they faking. You got a sibling that just want to come up around you and reconcile just so they can steal from you. Okay, whatever you're talking about, they about to go back and tell mom. They can't wait to sit down so you could tell them your business and what you're doing and how you was oppressed and how you got through it and how you waiting for this and what you doing. They're gonna go run back and tell your mama or your daddy or something like that. They're gonna run back and tell your daddy. You don't care because you're manifesting. You're like, first of all, I'm the manipulator. Like, you are the head honcho. You are the magician. You are the manifester. Something smells so good. Like, somebody's now smells like lotion. Oh my God. And it smells better than the cologne that I smell. I smelled so many things that smell good all within this whole hour. Like, I smelled cologne, and then I had smelled ganja, and now I'm smelling lotion. It's like expensive lotion. Like, oh my gosh, smells so good. Anyway, so you rose from the ashes. All right, maybe you use some type of magic, your own magic on yourself. Like, you're healthy, you are mentally stable. Like, there's something about your mentality. You're smart. I'm just gonna say, maybe your siblings is jealous of you because you're smarter. Yeah, I knew it was jealousy. I knew it was jealousy. I knew it. Like, your siblings are jealous about your energy. Like, they want some of your energy. They're like, how could we grow up in the same house and I'm not like this person? How could we grow up in the same house and I don't have this gift, that gift, this, that? I don't know my plan. I don't know my divine will. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's not your problem. And you're just like, I don't care. I'm still going to manifest. I'm still going to do me. That's too bad for you. You know, be careful because this person gonna be lying on you. Whatever you said, they're gonna take it, they're gonna twist it, they're gonna try to make you crazy, but you're far from crazy. Somebody's trying to make you crazy. Look, somebody's trying to say, "Oh yeah, they crazy." Gonna lie on you. You sitting here with more mind than that X-Men with the that does the mind thing. Whatever, what's his name? Magneto. You got more. Is it Magneto? Which one? Which is the superhero? He's the mind. Um, okay, hold on. Charles Xavier. You sitting here like Charles Xavier. Says Charles Xavier's mind is unlike any other, making him one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. Between his immense psychic power and decades of experience, Charles Xavier regularly deals with telepathic threats like the Shadow King and can even receive psychic messages from the other side of the universe. Like you out here like Charles Xavier. You ain't worried about no, aha, I'm the villain. Like, you do not care. They're gonna go lie on you. If you talk to one of your siblings, they're gonna go lie on you. Oh yeah, you crazy. You da 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 da. You da 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 da. This is probably why you want to publish things or have books or something like that. You want to. It's a reason why you're publishing stuff. Because of this, maybe this conversation that you have with the sibling, but they're gonna shut that down. Like, be aware of what you're publishing. Don't even care about publishing anything. Don't care about showing anybody anything until it's done. Just build, just create, just manifest, and do that straight. Like, I don't care, I'm not paying attention to you. Yes, I know I'm different, I'm supposed to be like, just don't care and just manifest. Don't, you ain't gotta, if your brother and sister come up to you, what you doing? That looks stupid. What you doing? Okay, we do not care. This is divine will. Are you on a divine path? No, you're not. You're up in my energy trying to figure out what I'm doing. Go find you a life. Go find you something to do. All right? Go find your own divine path. And that's why they jealous. They jealous because they live a dark life, or they don't have a path, or they don't have a job, right? Or a divine job. It's a difference, okay? You can work your 9 to 5 and be so unfulfilled and so oppressed. You're not oppressed by the world. You're oppressed by like the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they jealous of. It's like you could have siblings that are lawyers and doctors, but they're jealous of you because you accomplished something with God. And that's all that really matters, because y'all got to know the difference between worldly recognition, because people will get worldly recognition for nothing. There's people in the Guinness book just for having long fingernails. Like, I'm telling you, somebody is not talented or they're not gifted or something like that, and they're mad. It's not that they're not talented or not gifted. They just don't follow God. They don't follow God to get that gift. They don't pay attention to the gift. These are people that's probably like oppressed themselves, but they're oppressed by the world. They're letting man oppress them, where you allow God to put you through oppressing situations in order for you to come out better. Like it's a difference between when people want worldly awards that don't mean nothing. Because you could get an award for anything. You could get an award for being the person that able to scratch your back for an hour. God is like, yes, my child. My child did that for the world. Scratched his back for an hour. All these degrees and stuff like that, those are worldly accolades. You don't, so your name will be in the book. Maybe it will be in the book, but unless you're African American, then they're actually taking everybody, Martin Luther King and everybody, out of those books. So who are you actually doing it for now? Because you're going to be erased. If you're not doing it for God, then who, you're doing it for man. So these are people that do it for man. You do it for God. And guess what? Guess who's jealous? Guess who's envious? Are you jealous because, oh my God, you got a degree? You went to school for 13 years? Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You got indoctrinated for how long? 13 long years. Oh man, that's beautiful. I'm so proud of you. And they gave you a piece of paper. What? There you go. You out here, okay? You doing God's work, and you're manifesting. You're building buildings. You're building libraries. You're writing books. You're creating tools. You're actually manifesting things in the physical. You're not waiting for someone to say, here's the sheet. Here you go. Here's a sheet of paper for letting me oppress you for 13 years. There you go. Now go teach the indoctrination that we taught you. Because people be so slow. People be like, well, as a licensed technician psychologist, nobody cares about that, because when you get in the real world, okay, when you deal with real world people and you get in the real world, it's different from in your office. For them people that's filtered out, you got security that's going to filter out these people. You got people that do application that filter out these people. There's a filter, okay? When you really out there in them streets, ain't no filter. You going up to anybody, whoever, like the dude Atlanta Street Interviews. That's a psychiatrist. That's a real life psychiatrist. I don't know what he do too much. He be trying to help some of the people. Sometimes he don't be trying to help. I don't know. But everybody ain't perfect. Them psychologists definitely ain't perfect. If you know that the real life people out in the real world ain't that perfect, then what you think about them psychiatrists? Same damn thing. Them psychologists, them people that got degrees. You a whole follower. Why would I trust you? You're not a leader. All you're gonna do is follow the crowd. All you're gonna do is be like, no, but society says we have to do this, so we should do it like this. Oh, the minute that you say that, the minute that you don't use critical thinking and don't use your mind for yourself, I'm gone. Ain't no so your brothers and sisters might be like that. They don't use critical thinking, so they're envying you. They're envying your life, your lifestyle, the fact that you live in private, the fact that you still manifest, the fact that you're oppressed in some type of way, but the oppression is meant to be because you're meant to do something in the spiritual world. You're meant to have advancement and graduate in the spiritual world. Nobody cares about your degree. Nobody cares. No offense to anybody. Like, congratulations. Or no, for real. Like all sarcasm apart, like it does take a lot of consistency, discipline, and hard work to finish school. But my point is, you need to recognize society's accolades and God's accolades, and sometimes that don't go together. Okay, sometimes God don't want you to sit in no school for 20 years. You don't waste 20 years of your life in school, and then you're about to waste another 20 years of your life working. And a lot of people that go to college, they don't even come out and do that job that they went to school for. They end up, then you go to college for 12 years and come out and go flip burgers and McDonald's is wild crazy. So it's just like a wake up call. Just wake up. Stop thinking that you all that because you sat down because you was a kindergartner all your life. Like, seriously, stop thinking that you're special because you was a kindergartner all your life. It's so easy to sit down and to take notes and then just throw it back up and regurgitate it. It's hard to do like the spiritual work, this real spiritual work. Them psychiatrists don't go past nothing. They don't go past the rules in a book. They sit next to a person and be like, okay, question number one, da da da. Question. They don't use critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? You may occasionally get some people that's in that field that's like, listen, we gonna do this together. Like, I'm here. Sometimes you get people that come through the cracks because you gotta be in it to win it. If you want to change the system, you got to be in the system. And that's the problem that your siblings have with you. They're in a system. They're trapped in a system, and you're not. Okay? And they can't even get in the system to change the system. They just become a part of the mechanics, the mechanisms. They just become a part of it. So whatever they don't like, guess what these type of people do? Complain. Oh my God, I hate my job. Oh my God, I hate my boss. Oh my God, you need something to do. You need something else to do. You need to find something that you love. So your siblings are gonna lie to you, trying to say like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're not. You're a whole magician. How you crazy? You're a whole You're a whole magician. You're sane. You're healthy. Your body is healthy. You're mentally ill. You're a manifester, and you keep on manifesting, and you keep on making things happen without even having penny to do it. That's why people is crying, because everything that you post on social media is like, how did you get that? Like, some people have jobs and they still like whatever you post, or I don't know, maybe it's your happiness, I have no idea, or maybe it's the fact that you keep rising from the ashes. Maybe you keep repping God, and they're like, because God keep helping you manifest, like, duh, I'm gonna rep not my savior, sorry, but I'm gonna rep my father. Yes, I'm gonna rep my God. And they probably like, what? Your father? Our father is old and bald headed, and he works at the USPS, the mail office. Like, no, we talking about the creator. Okay, you rep the creator, and therefore the creator in return, the universe in return, blesses and reps you. Come on, that's how it go. Okay, people may not know how to give and receive, but one thing for certain and two things for sure: the universe and God knows how to give and receive. You give your love upwards, and that's why you get to manifest coming down. And they don't see why. How you doing that? How are you rising? Because you rise in love. You don't need to rise because your pockets is full. You rise because your heart space is full. Because you're full of love. You're on a whole different frequency than your brothers and sisters. Yeah, they wondering like, how can we come out the same coochie, but we don't have the same values? Because your mother is God. That's why. Your father is God. Yeah, those people birthed you, but when it comes down to morals and laws and rules and guidance, they weren't the ones to guide you, unfortunately, or it's to a certain extent. And then God took over. You got some open enemies. Now this could be like your siblings that's open enemies. Okay, a Libra. You got a Libra that's an open enemy. All right, this Libra don't like you. Maybe your sibling is a Libra. They don't like you. They don't like what you're manifesting. They don't like what you're building. They don't like the fact that you just don't care. You be walking around with your head up like, I don't care. I don't give two. I'm unbothered. They don't like that you're unbothered and that you create unbotheredly. You just be doing what you got to do. Mm-mm-mm. And nobody can come mess with you. You have an open enemy, a Libra. Okay, they probably the ones that cry every time you post. Like every time you post, it's probably them. Okay, so you got a few people around you. You got some brothers and sisters, or you got some brothers and sisters, and one of them is a Libra. If you got a Libra sibling, this is them, right? And I'm not talking about your tribe. This ain't even your tribe. It's a real blood family. It's real family, brother and sister. That's a Libra. Or you got some brothers and sisters that don't like you, that's trying to call you crazy. And on top of that, you got some ops, and your op is a Libra. Six of Pentacles. I told you they don't know about when you give to the universe give you back. This is somebody that's like, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe at the end of the day, you're gonna have an open enemy give you something. Okay, you're gonna have somebody that don't like you. You know they don't like you. They know that you don't like them. Y'all don't like each other. It's like they are a hater and a troll. This person about to play you. Play you. They're trying to play you. This person is going through a hard time. They about to give you money. They're about to pay you. They're about to pay you. And that's crazy because this person is like, they're kind of broke. Your enemy is type broke or spiritually broke. So your enemy is spiritually broke. They're about to come and patronize you, son. I told you. I told you how God, y'all don't know how God be working. I don't know. I don't know. What tribe y'all on? What tribe is you in? Because this tribe over here, God be sending your enemies to come and help you. I know it happened to me a few times. People that I haven't even spoke to. They ain't even speak to me. They come out the blue. Oh my gosh, what's your cash at? Oh my gosh, you need help. Da, 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 da. And I be praying to the Most High God. I be like, Lord, what's going on? I need some assistance. God will go get my enemy. Like, what? I don't like this person. This person don't like me. The next thing you know, the person that don't like me coming to help me and assist me. I'm telling you, that's the miracles that God works. That's how God lets you know who He is. And that's why you ain't got no problem building whatever He wants you to build. God is like, build that ark. You're like, yes, I will build this ark. Okay? But something that you're publicizing got somebody crying. Just be warned about it, okay? Because you don't want nobody talking smack about what you're publicizing. Somebody's going to try to call you crazy. Or if it's something that you publish or something like that. Okay? Somebody's going to try to call you mental. They lying on you. Somebody's lying on you. Okay? They just mad because you keep rising. For some reason, you just keep getting what you need. Like, how you getting what you need with no job and no money? Because you manifest, because you work for God. You don't get it? You work for God. It's different when you work for God. When you work for man, you out here struggling. And you're working for man. When you work for God, God is going to house you. He's going to feed you. He's going to clothe you. He's going to bathe you. God going to take care of you. That's why I learned a long time ago who to work for. A long time ago. That's why I always kept saying for years and years and years, I'd be like, I work for God. I work for God. I've been saying that for 8 years now. I work for God. I work for God. Because God going to house me. God going to clothe me. God going to bathe me, everything. God going to fix me. God, everything. He going to make sure I eat. He going to make sure I'm good. Like, I don't work for man. Man don't do that. Man is like, be on time. Be here at this time or you getting fired. Be here, da-da-da. You can't pay your rent or you can't eat. Oh, no. Man got too many conditions. I do not work for man. I'm not slaving for no man. And then what are you building over here? McDonald's? You want me to put all my hard-earned energy into this burger? Like, nah, I work for God. I'd rather go save souls than to tarnish them with these burgers. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm telling you, you better work for God. Ask God, Lord, you hiring? Lord, you hiring? Okay. Because I get paid. I get paid. Okay. I get paid enough to buy food. I get paid enough to pay my rent. I get paid, honey. Y'all get paid too, but it's just like, I don't know, if you're happy at your job, so be it. Then that'll be your, like, this is how you know whether your job or whatever career, whatever hobby is destined. Does it make you happy and make you feel good? If flipping burgers make you happy and make you feel good, then do that. Do what makes your soul happy. That's the way that you work for God. Okay? You work for God just by doing what your soul makes you happy. So if you're in a hospital and God is telling you work in this hospital because I need you here because you're a real life healer, then do that. Okay? If God says I want you to open your own facility, then do that. But make sure it's God that's telling you what to do and not man. Okay? All right, so that's been a reading for right now. I'm going to come back with another one. Yeah, what's their karmic conclusion again? They're gonna be paid. They're gonna pay you. One of your siblings or some your enemy gonna end up paying you. Can I get a reading? They're probably gonna ask for a reading or something like that. If that's what you do. Okay, but they want whatever it is that you're sculpting, whatever you're building, whatever you're sculpting. Okay, whatever you are creating, and you don't care what nobody says, and it's different. You could be making like a brand new phone. They're gonna want it. You can have the ideas, the blueprint for some brand new technology, a tablet or something, a brand new type of phone, brand new camera or something like that. They're gonna want to partake. Now they're gonna be like, oh, you're not crazy. You did manifest for the Most High. Yeah, everybody was looking at Noah like he was crazy because God ain't tell nobody about that rain. Nobody knew it was gonna flood. They see Noah building this big old ark, looking at him like he crazy. Going back talking about, yeah, Noah out there crazy, boy. He got his whole family out there. They building some big old wooden house looking thing. I have no idea what it is, honey. He bugging. Yeah, ever since he had ate that wild lettuce. Up on that mountain. Noah just been bugging. Yeah, he's been building that ark for months now. I mean, not they don't know it's an ark, but he's been building that wooden thing for months now. Mm-hmm. So he called all the animals 2 by 2 as well. Yeah. Noah in there bugging. Whole time Noah building an ark for God because he about to flood the whole world and them people finna die. They send, but they call, you see, it be the people that's finna die calling you crazy because God done gave you the heads up. That's why we don't pay attention to nobody. We don't, what? Why am I building an ark? You didn't get the message? Never mind. God, they ain't get the message. They ain't get the message. Now they're gonna want to be up on your ark. At the end of the day, they're gonna want to pay you. Like, oh, look, can I get 50 cents? I mean, can I give you 50 cents to get up on this ark? $50, $500. How much it costs to get up on this ark? I don't know. The water in my house came above like knee level. Something going on. Can I get up there with you? You looking from the window like, nah. Because when I was building, you was calling me crazy, brother, sister. And then the flood come in, they gone. That's it. That's it. They gonna try to pay you too. They gonna try to be like, please, please. No, because I'm crazy. I was crazy for building my ark. Remember? You saw me building this ark and you ain't even helped me and asked me what I was doing or nothing. You just deemed me to be crazy because you was following God. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to come back with another one. I see y'all.